Millions of people watch as a porn star sat down with one of the country's best-known journalists on one of the longest-running news programs right here on 10 News. We're talking about, of course, the porn star Stormy Daniels. Now, she told Anderson Cooper on 60 Minutes last night about her alleged affair with Donald Trump in 2006. She also claims that someone threatened her in front of her baby back in 2011. Daniels says it was an effort to keep her quiet by President Trump's personal lawyer, Michael Cohen. Cohen has already sent a cease and desist letter to Daniels telling her to take back her, quote, false and defamatory statements. But now Daniels announced just about an hour ago, Daniels is suing Cohen for defamation. Cohen admits he paid Stormy Daniels $130,000 to stay quiet. The White House said again today it has nothing to do with that payment, and the president says Stormy Daniels is not telling the truth.
With respect to that interview, I will say the president strongly, clearly, and has consistently denied these underlying claims, and the only person who's been inconsistent is the one making the claims.
Okay, we get it. We know a lot of you are saying that you really just don't see the big deal about what Stormy Daniels had to say last night. You've been voting at WTSP.com/vote now. 67% of you are saying no, you don't care about what she had to say. But what she had to say was just the first part of the story last night on 60 Minutes. They also looked into that $130,000 payment and what that could mean for President Trump and his lawyer.
May create an election violation.
Right.
That is with the FEC. The person who could be in trouble for that is Michael Cohen, as well as the campaign.
Phil Buck has been digging all day into why this actually might be a campaign violation. So what could actually happen here?
Well, I mean, basically, this could be seen as an illegal campaign contribution. That's why people are making such a big deal out of this.
And so how would that work exactly?
So by law, the most money that you or I or any individual can contribute to a presidential candidate would be $2,700. In this case, what's happening here, that $130,000 contribution, well, contribution is what we're seeing. It's the payment that was made from President Trump's lawyer to Daniels. And that could be seen as a donation that was made to keep her quiet, which could, in effect, help President Trump in the election.
And are there any consequences for something like that?
Well, quite possibly. You know, a watchdog group has filed formal complaints with the Justice Department and with the Federal Election Commission. And that group is made up of 2 Republicans, 1 Democrat, and an independent, and they all would have to sign off in order for this to be an investigation. And this type of contribution, it could be a felony. We're talking about fines up to $250,000 and up to 5 years in jail.
So this is what we're talking about when we're saying that this might be why you care, because this is more than just a tabloid headline. Right.
It might be, yes. And that depends on how far it gets with the Justice Department and with the Federal Election Commission. But as far as like the gossip angle that you were mentioning, yeah, this is nothing new, obviously. I mean, we've been talking about what presidents have done in the bedroom or outside of their marriages for going all the way back to George Washington, you know, and all the way in between. So as far as that's concerned, you know, nothing new, but as far as the actual real world consequences, we're going to have to wait and see.
All right. Thanks, Phil.